What is up, legends? Martin Legend back with another magic trick. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the subscriber that sent me this. It's an absolute sick deck of cards. I'll show you inside quickly. Absolutely sick deck of cards. Nice little box as well. It's a little bit smaller than standard, but it's absolutely sick. The subscriber who sent me this, hit me up in the comment section. This is what the cards look like. Sick looking cards, ace of spades, looks awesome. So if you send me this, hit me up in the comment section. But for today's trick, it's an impossible looking card trick. It's quite a fantastic trick, and here's how it goes. Here's the performance. So what you would tell your spectators, they can choose any one of these two decks. So let's say the spectator chooses this deck. Then you would give the spectator instructions. You would tell the spectator, cut the deck anywhere you want. And this top card, you would turn it around and then complete the cut. So, but you don't want to know where the spectator is cutting. So for this purpose, I'm going to be looking away and I'm going to cut the deck. I'm looking away. I'm going to cut the deck and turn the top card around and complete the cut. Then square the deck up, and when your spectator is done, you can tell your spectator, okay, so then your spectator can tell you to turn around. Okay, so now what you can do is you can just tell the spectator you're going to square the deck up perfectly and put it to the side that you can't possibly interfere with it. You're going to tell the spectator, okay, just to have a look, this is also all normal cards. It's nothing fancy. It's all standard cards. Okay, so then you would tell your spectator, okay, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to turn around, turn the card upside down, and there we go. So then you would tell your spectator that they had the choice, free choice, to cut the deck wherever they saw fit, and that they could turn over pretty much any card they wanted. They had a free choice, and you could not possibly know what their choice was. But you've got a pretty good suspicion that you know what position their card is in and what their card is. You would start cutting the deck or start counting the deck down. You tell your spectator, okay, so I try to find exactly what position your card is in. You can also let your spectator count these cards out. I try to find exactly where your card is and also exactly what your card is. But I try to find it in exactly the same spot. So just keep counting the cards down. Depends on where they cut. This might take a little bit longer. And there we go. Same card in exactly the same spot. So this is quite an awesome card trick. So stick around for the tutorial. Okay guys, for the tutorial you need two decks of cards. Obviously there's a setup to this card trick. I've already set up these two decks of cards. So here's the setup. Spread the cards out. Here's the setup. So at the very bottom of the one deck is the four of clubs, and at the very top of this deck, the other deck, is the four of clubs. At the very top of this deck is the jack of spades. At the very top is the at the very bottom is the jack of spades. So from the bottom to the top, the deck is exactly the same, but just in reverse order. So if you were to go bottom, jack of spades, top, jack of spades, bottom, six of clubs, top, six of clubs, and so on. So you need to set the deck up as this one is set up, as these two decks are set up. As you can see, it's exactly the same order, but it's just reverse. My best suggestion for how to set the deck up in reverse order is simply, you can take one deck, this is one of the decks I used just now, and you can shuffle the deck up nicely, and you can spread the deck out nicely. You can spread the deck out, and the other deck you can set it up according to suits, and then you can start working from there. That's the quickest way, in my opinion, to set this deck up. Okay, but that's the setup. So the cards are in exactly the same order, but just in reverse order. Now here's the trick. You can tell your spectator they can pick any one of these two decks. It is truly a free choice. You don't need to force a choice on them. Say they pick this deck. Then you explain to them what they're going to do is they're going to cut the deck anywhere they want, and from the bottom they're going to turn this card up, place it there, and complete the cut. Then they do it, and you can look away, but it doesn't. You obviously have to look away because you don't want to know what the card is. So let's say they truly have a free cut. It's not a forced cut as well. So let's say they cut the deck there, and then they place the top card there, and then they complete the deck. And once they are satisfied, they can tell you to turn back around. So now, here is the key to the trick. The key is you need to know what this bottom card is. That's a key card. You need to know exactly what this bottom card is. So how you can do that is you can just tell them, okay, and there's a 180 turn where you can sneak a peek at the card. All you do is you pick the deck up, give it a 180 turn, sneak a peek at the card. From my vantage point, it looks something along the lines of this. So what I do is I pick the card up, pull cards up, I look at the bottom card, and I place it towards the side. That's a good excuse to place it to the side. If you want, you can also pick it up, give it the 180 turn, and place it in a deck box. That's a good excuse to place it in a deck box to make the 180 turn. Then you can show them that this deck is also a normal deck, no funny business, but then you look for that key card. There's the key card. Now the very next card will be their card after the key card. So then you just get like a break in between here, in between their card and the next card. Just get a break, and you can split the rest, and then you square the deck up, maintaining your break. So then what you do is, you can either do this behind your back or you can turn around. What you do is, their card, you flip it upside down. So behind your back, it's easy to do this. I've done this countless times. You just go like this behind your back and you just flip the card around, or you can turn around and make this happen. But behind your back is simple as split by the break, turn their card around, there you go, boom. Then you bring the deck back to the front, you place the deck down, and you tell them, okay, so what I did was, I gave you the free choice to cut the deck any way you wanted, to pick any card that you wanted. So, what I did was, I did exactly the same thing. I didn't try and just find your card. What I did was, I tried to find the exact location of where your card would be. And you can just keep them conversation, you can just explain to them that you tried to find the exact location and the card and place it in exactly the same spot as where they cut, even though you didn't know where they cut. And then just deal the cards down and boom, exact same spot, exact same cards. So, hit me up in the comment section if you want to see more card tricks like this, and slap a like if you enjoyed this card trick. And also, as per usual, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It really means the world to me. It helps the channel out a ton. We're on the road to 1,000. Hashtag road to 1,000. Okay, but apart from that, till next time, Martin Legend, peace.